Dan Morgan joins us now to talk more about these numbers from Apple. He is a portfolio manager at Synovus Trust. Dan, welcome. Nice to have you here. A lot of people were focusing on Apple's China strategy. And, you know, we just saw Josh Lipton mention a couple of things, but it sounds as like their multi-pronged approach to China was very successful this last quarter.
Very right, Sue. I mean, if you look at revenues, they only fell by 4.1% compared to a drop of 25% in the previous quarter. So it seems like things are starting to turn around a bit. The bleeding in China, so to speak, is starting to improve. And that's a big part of the recipe for growth for them going forward. So very encouraging that we're seeing not such a big drop in China on this most recent third quarter.
Tim Cook's not-so-secret strategy has been to transition Apple away from hardware sales and emphasize services more. Are you seeing that with this kind of a report, Dan?
I think so. I mean, even though service revenue was a little bit short, it was still pretty strong. That is a big component, as you say, of their future growth story. If you think about this, services, their gross margin is about 64%. And the total gross margin for the company is about 37%. So it's a big component of future growth and growing their margins.
Now, what about this replacement cycle? Josh once again mentioned that. Are you satisfied with the way that Apple is approaching that particular problem? People are holding on to their devices longer. Are you happy with Tim Cook's strategy there?
Well, Sue, it's still a big challenge for them. And, you know, they have some new phones coming out this fall, the iPhone 11. Probably not much is going to happen there. But next year, they're supposed to be issuing their 5G, potentially a foldable phone that'll compete against Samsung. I think that's going to hopefully generate some of that upgrade cycle that they're looking for.
Dan Morgan, thank you so much. Dan is with Synovus Trust.